All right, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to make the Lego man legs here, okay? And we're going to use the mirror function here to make both legs. So let's get started. Let's go over here to File, New, and we're going to do a standard millimeters part, Create, Start a 2D sketch, okay? So let's come on up here to our 2-point center uh, square here, and we're going to drag out a square with the following dimensions here. Let's type in 7.82, hit your tab button, and 7.09. Hit enter. All right, let's go ahead and finish our sketch. And we are going to extrude this a distance of 3.26 millimeters. All right, now let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch on here. All right, and we are going to come over here and do our 2-point rectangle. And this time we're going to just kind of drag it out, and then we want our constraint icon to pop up here. Okay. And then we want to dimension this length as 5.63 inches, or excuse me, millimeters. All right, we're going to finish our sketch and extrude this guy out a distance of 8 millimeters. Hit OK. Now let's go ahead and move our leg around here, and we're going to start a sketch. Actually, let's start a sketch on this side. Okay. And grab your circle with the center point here and find this top line here. Let's see here. And let's go ahead and make that 7. Enter. And we're going to make this guy tangent to that guy. Okay, and now we're fully constrained. Finish your sketch. Extrude. And we're going to go the other way. But we don't want to cut material. All right. We want to add material, and we want to make that 7.09 millimeters. All right, starting to look more and more like our Lego man leg here. All right, now let's turn our foot or our leg here over, and on the bottom of our foot, we're going to start a sketch here. And I'm going to rotate it this way here. Once again, I'm going to come to my 2-point rectangle, and watch out, do not draw this rectangle on the hidden lines. So let's just kind of place it anywhere for now. We're going to dimension it now. Hit escape and go up to your dimension tool. And we're going to make this distance 1.54 millimeters. And we're going to make this distance 1. And this distance 1. And this distance 1.44 millimeters. Okay. We're going to go ahead and finish our sketch now, and we're going to extrude, and we're going to cut into the foot, as you probably know because you've seen Lego men, I'm sure, before. And we're going to go the other way, upwards, of a distance of 2.11 millimeters. Okay. Okay. Now let's flip our leg over again, and this time we're going to start a 2D sketch right here on the bottom of his leg again, and we're going to come over here once again with our 2-point center, and we are going to drag out a square like so, and we're going to dimension this guy a distance of 3.35 millimeters. Okay. And hit finish sketch. We are going to extrude this, and once again we're going to cut up into it with a distance of 7.2 millimeters and hit OK. Okay. Starting to once again look more and more like our leg. Got it pretty much hollowed out. All right, now let's come to the back of our leg here. We're going to start a 2D sketch on the back. And once again, let's get our circle tool here, and we're going to find our midpoint. And you know you're at the midpoint because that green dot shows up. And then we're going to go straight up, and we're going to draw out a circle. Okay, like I said, be careful of the hidden lines. And you don't want to touch any of them. Click, and we're going to dimension this guy with a diameter of 4.87 millimeters. And if I say inches, it was an accident. Everything in this video should be in millimeters. Okay. And now we're going to dimension from the bottom of our leg. We want our circle to be 4.08 millimeters. Okay. And then from the side, well, let's see. We want, there we go. Conversely, you could have also used your dimension and came over here and dimensioned it 3.545 millimeters from the side of the leg. Okay, hit escape. All right. Let's go ahead now and finish our sketch. Now let's go ahead and extrude it. And once again, we're going to cut away. And we don't want a distance of 7.2. We want to make that, I believe 2 millimeters should be enough to get us all the way through to the hollow section. And then we'll hit OK. And yep, looking good. All right, now let's start a 2D sketch once again on the back. We're going to make our second hole here. And if you've seen a Lego man, you notice that the second hole isn't perfectly round. So that's okay. We're going to grab our circle tool. We're going to find our center point here. And just right around here, we're going to draw out a circle. Okay, we're going to give it a diameter of 4.87. Okay. Let's see here. And then we're going to dimension it from the bottom here. And we're going to make that 11.79 millimeters from the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to draw a line, just right around this area from one end of the circle to the other. Okay. I believe in geometry we call those oh gosh darn it, I forget. Anyways, we're going to trim this part right here. And we're going to dimension here to here, and we're going to make that 2.61 millimeters. Okay. And then now all we need to do is, I believe, is just dimension it from the side here, and we're good to go. Now let's once again finish our sketch, extrude, and we're going to cut away a distance of 2 millimeters. Hit OK. Okay. And there we go. All right, now let's start another 2D sketch on this side here. We're going to go to Project Geometry because I want this guy to show up right here. And we're going to take our Circle Now tool, and we're going to find that little dot, and we're going to drag out a circle with a diameter of 7.6 millimeters. All right, finish sketch, extrude, and we're going to cut away a distance of a very small distance of 0.23 and hit OK. Okay. Let's come back to our Start a 2D Sketch button, and we're going to click on this face right here. And now we need to make, once again, let's project that geometry because we need that little center of our circle again. And we're going to make another circle right in the center, and we're going to drag that circle out with a diameter of 2.45 millimeters. Finish sketch, extrude, and we're going to go the other way and cut 5 millimeters. Hit OK. All right, now we need to make another feature here on the back side of the leg. So let's turn it around here. And we're going to start a 2D sketch right on this guy right here. Okay. And now this is tricky, so please listen carefully. We're going to project geometry of this guy right here. Okay. Hit escape. And then we're going to grab our line tool and we're going to start here. Watch out for those hidden lines. Okay, we're going to start on that yellow line that we projected geometry. And we're going to click. And we're basically just going to we're going to make it straight, perfectly perpendicular, or I should say perfectly vertical. And then we're going to come over here, make a perpendicular line to that. Okay. And then come on down, make another perpendicular line all the way down here to the same thing. Okay. The projected geometry yellow line. And notice our icon, our geometric constraint icon shows up. So we're good. Click that. And now we're going to come over here to our arc tool and find that green dot, find that green dot. And once again, our coincident constraint shows up. And we're going to click on that. Okay. Hit escape. Now, here's how you know you did it right, is your arc that you just made should be purple. It's constrained because it's on that projected geometry line we made. Okay. Now, let's add in a couple dimensions. From the top here, we want that to be 0.443. From the side, 2. And then from this side, we want it to be 1.72. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish our sketch. Now we're going to once again extrude that guy right there. And we are going to go the other way, a distance of 4, and we're going to cut and hit OK. All right. And there you go, one step closer to being done with our Lego man leg here. Don't forget to save as you work through this. Okay, save and back up your work. All right, now we got to go in. Our leg's pretty much done. Now we got to go in and just add a few minor features here. So go ahead, we're going to put a chamfer right here on this, zoom in here on that corner, and we don't want 2 millimeters. We want it to be 0.4 millimeters. Okay, hit apply. Okay, now if you look carefully at the Lego leg, there's actually a small fillet right around these edges here, okay, which we're going to apply right now. So let's go get our fillet, hit there, and let's go ahead and change that to 0.2. Okay, right there, right there, right there, right there, pretty much around the whole thing. And that's it. Okay, go ahead and hit apply, cancel. Now we got to make a plane. We're going to use the mirror feature now to make the other leg. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a plane offset from plane, and we're going to do that as 0.63 millimeters here. Okay. So now it gets a little challenging because to mirror the leg here, we need to click on every feature that we added, which there's a lot of features here. So we're going to come on over here. Let's click our mirror button, and it says, okay, what features do you want? Well, we got a lot. Every time, okay, we click on something, all those white lines we need to basically incorporate. Okay, and there's a lot. So you just kind of keep hovering your mouse over to make sure you get them all. And it could, see there's a bunch. And it looks pretty good. Like I said, I would do this for a while just to make sure you get everything here. Okay, looks good. I think we're pretty solid here. Now you go to mirror plane, and we're going to click on that plane, and we're going to hit OK. And then, all right, we have both Lego feet there. Okay, and this is the right distance apart you want them, because when we make our connector piece, they're going to fit perfectly on that connector piece. Okay. The last thing you might want to do is give your legs a cool color. Okay, like anodized red is what I usually do. Okay, and there we go. Don't forget to save. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like this video has helped you in any way, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.